Hey, Lois. You're doing extra overtime today, kid. Huh? I want everything in the folder named Ken's Super Duper Ultra Important Invoice Mailing List folders 1 to 4 on the cloud, done by the end of today. But Ken, I already went home today. What the heck did you just say to me? I booked the afternoon off since I had some urgent business to attend to during the afternoon today. Didn't I tell you this before? Well, in that case, you need to get your ass back to the office ASAP. Get moving, kid. Go, go, go. These invoices ain't gonna complete themselves. I just spent a whole frickin' 5 minutes putting the work I want you to do into a separate folder, so you're gonna make damn sure you get to work on it the moment you get back to this office. I don't care whether you have to stay till midnight. I want everything in that folder doing today. I'm sorry, Ken, but there is no way I'm gonna be able to do that. What did you just say to me, boy? I'm on the train right now. Huh? The train? I'm heading out to Denver for a relative's wedding. What? What in the devil's name do you think your plan had, boy? You don't get to disappear off to Denver without telling me. I'm your senior at this company. I have a bunch of documents I need to hand in to the client by first thing tomorrow morning, you idiot. Are those the ones the boss asked you to send to the bakery we just signed the contract with? What was the name again? Bread Zeppelin. So what if it is? That contract is totally outside my area of responsibility. And even if I was able to help you, half a day isn't enough for me to familiarize myself with the nature of the work to the degree that I could complete it to a satisfactory standard in adherence with corporate compliance procedures. But I'm sure you knew that already. Basically, you're trying to force your work onto me like you always do, right? Do your own work yourself. Who the heck do you think you're speaking to, boy? I'm your senior at this company, do you hear me? Your senior. Don't you think getting to work on those invoices would be a more efficient use of your time than trying to pressure someone both unqualified and unable to do your work for you? Like I just said, you're gonna do it for me whether you like it or not. This is an order from your direct superior. Ken, how many times do I have to tell you? You might have been here longer than me, but you're not my superior. Besides, it's my day off tomorrow too, so it'd be much quicker if you just did it yourself. Who knows, if you get to work now, you might still make the deadline. I'll be arriving at Denver soon, so I'm heading off. Bye, Ken. I ain't done speaking to you, kid. Don't screw me around, boy. It'll be the last thing you ever do. You got some nerve to disobey me. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the son of the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. My dad runs this neighborhood. If you disobey me, my gang leader dad will not take this lying down. Hey, you aren't even reading my messages. Quit playing around, boy. This is serious. Hey, Michaela. Has Ken been trying to force you to do his work by any chance?
Oh, Lewis. Yes, he has. I'm still at the office.
I see. God damn it. That guy's such a pain in the ass. That jerk acts like he owns the place, despite only having been here 3 months longer than us. To be honest, I think he was salty about me getting off early today, and to make matters worse, me leaving at noon meant he tried forcing twice the workload on you. I'm sorry, Michaela.
Hey, what are you talking about? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. It's that idiot Ken's fault, not yours. You've had today booked as a half day for months now, right? It's not like you just decided to go home on a whim. And he'd have known too if he ever bothered to check the shift book. Besides, you're always standing up for me. If anyone's at fault here, it's mine for being so timid. I've always found it hard to stand up to people, and when he comes at me with his domineering attitude and his absurd requests, I just freeze up. It's like I get this big spike of adrenaline and I'm too scared to say no. I guess today just can't be helped.
Michaela, that's where you're wrong.
Huh?
Those are his jobs and he should do them himself. Whether Ken's who he claims to be or not, it's still not appropriate for him to abuse his power to force and manipulate his co-workers to do his bidding because he can't be bothered to do his job. From our perspective, it's not appropriate for us to take on work we haven't been asked to do. Not only would the work not get done to the standard required, but it would also have knock-on effects on our own responsibilities. Not only that, but if we do what that wannabe Al Pacino tells us, it'll cause huge problems for our managers and assistant managers whose job it is to distribute work between departments and oversee progress reports.
Wow. I guess when you put it like that, it's hard to argue. You're absolutely right, Lewis.
This should go without saying too, but there's a chance it could have knock-on implications for other employees, both inside and outside of our department. Aren't you currently putting your work on hold to deal with the mountain of invoices Ken told you to take care of?
Yes, I am.
Right, well, in that case, I feel bad for having taken up your valuable time with these messages. So if there's anything you think you can partition off and send my way, then don't hesitate. I'll have whatever you send me done as quickly as I can.
Wait, what?
It just so happens that I'm currently in possession of a company laptop that's been okayed for use outside the company HQ. Obviously, I have all necessary permissions from management, so you don't have to worry about that.
Lewis.
I take it you're dealing with the stuff in the Ken folder in the cloud?
Yes. In that case, and I feel kind of guilty asking you this, but would you mind creating the documents specified in document creation number 3?
Got it. You don't have a thing to feel guilty about, Michaela. Me and you are in this together.
But you were supposed to have the afternoon off.
Yep, and had it. It's evening now, you know.
Okay. Thanks so much. You have no idea how much of a help this is.
Don't mention it. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, we got it. No sweat. Thanks a bunch, Lewis. Thanks to you, I got everything done much quicker than I expected.
Don't mention it. To be honest, I hardly did anything, but Michaela, I feel like I should tell you this, and I want you to know I'm not trying to boss you around or impose anything on you. I'm telling you as a friend. You can't carry on accepting work for contracts you're not responsible for, unless you have specific instruction from a manager to do so. You might have gotten by without any issues so far, but it's only a matter of time before something blows up. I won't go over the reasons again. You already know why, right? All the stuff we discussed earlier.
Yeah, right. I know. It's not that I don't understand, and everything you said earlier made perfect sense to me. But Ken says he's the son of the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. I have no way of knowing whether he's telling the truth or not, and when I think about the off chance that he is, I'd kind of just shrink in fear. He does have tattoos on his arm. Have you ever seen them?
Michaela, I understand how you feel, and believe me and you aren't the only ones who are sick to death of the guy. Whether it's because he claims to be the son of a gangster, or whether it's just straight up because of his arrogant, overbearing attitude. I hear there are a lot of people at this company who can't stand the guy, and find him difficult to stand up to. But it won't be much longer now.
Huh? What won't?
I have a feeling things will be moving in a much more positive, real direction soon.
Lewis? What are you talking about?
Just hold out a little longer, Michaela. Okay? Hey, Lewis. I saw you in the changing rooms. This morning, when I was getting changed in the locker room, I caught you staring at the tattoos on my arm. Oh, you mean those cheap-looking barbed wire and skull and crossbone tattoos on your forearm and hand? Cheap-looking? What the hell did you just say? Those are nothing but stick-on tats, right? You know, the ones that kids play with. What? No way. They're the real deal. As real as it gets. It is pretty strange. You're right, I did happen to walk into the locker rooms while you were getting ready for work, and I saw the skull and crossbones and barbed wire tats on your arm. But I've never seen an actual member of the Aryan Brotherhood with nothing but a few small tattoos like that. They're usually covered from head to toe in swastikas. What? If you were really from the kind of circles you claim to be, something tells me your tats would be different. The real Aryan Brotherhood guys have swastikas and Nazi stuff on their faces, back, shoulders, pecs, pretty much everywhere. But you only have a couple of random-ass tats, somewhere you can conveniently show them off to people. Isn't it kind of cringe? What did you just say? Cringe? Yeah. Using children's stick-on tattoos to intimidate your coworkers is definition of cringe. Besides, I'm pretty sure claiming to be a gangster is against company policy. Children's stick-on tattoos? What the hell are you talking about, asshole? Company policy? God damn it, you better stop at this crap or I'll... Don't make me mad, kid. Ugh. Yeah, company policy. I can't believe I'm actually about to explain something this simple, but here I go anyway. Company policy refers to written guidelines that outline the practices and procedures of a business. If you break the rules, you get fired. Fired? Yeah, fired. Now, if you are actually in a gang, it'd probably be wise if you stopped going around the office bragging about it to anyone who will listen to you before you end up getting fired. Of course, only if you actually are the son of the gang boss. What the heck? How do you know all this? And why would you say my tats are stuck on? It's hardly rocket science, Ken. As for the tats, I've been used to looking at tattoos ever since I was a kid. Wait. Used to looking at tattoos since you were a kid? What's that supposed to mean? Who are you, Lewis? Oh, looks like I already used up half my break talking to you. I didn't even eat my lunch yet. Catch you later.
Hey, Lewis, I hope you're doing well. Would you mind if I asked you a question?
Hey, Michaela, sure, go right ahead. What is it?
Is it just me, or does Ken seem way quieter and more subdued today? Or rather, he came back off lunch break. It's like he's a different person. I know you said to me before you thought things with him would be improving soon. Does this have anything to do with that by any chance?
I guess you could say it does.
What did you do?
Well, my great-grandpa was a tattoo artist for over 80 years. By the end of his career, it was said he had tattooed over 10,000 people. I found his job super interesting, and he often let me watch him work. Basically, I'm really used to looking at tattoos, which means I can spot a fake straight away.
Huh? A fake?
Yeah. Did you ever play with those stick-on tattoos at school? I think he's using those to try and intimidate people at work. I called him out on it. Then I warned him of the dangers of claiming to be a gangster at work. That's all.
Wow, you did all that? And now he's barely saying a word to anybody. Wait, that means...
that he's probably not the son of the gang leader. And it was all nothing but a huge pack of lies from the get-go.
What the hell?
I think we should all just carry on doing our jobs as usual for the time being. Somehow or other, I have a feeling this still isn't over, so I just want to sit back and watch how things play out for a little while more. To be more specific, my hunch is that he's still the same old domineering jerk who thinks he's better than everyone, is only being quiet because he's afraid of getting in trouble. I suspect he'll start sucking up to me from now on because he knows he can't take advantage of me, while continuing to throw his weight around with everyone else.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. It would be amazing if his attitude really did improve.
Oh, listen to this. So, the CEO came to me with an issue he's been having.
The CEO?
Yeah. I don't know if it's because he's younger than Ken, or whether it's because of his kind, gentle personality, or a bit of both. But apparently, Ken's attitude towards him is super contemptuous and disdainful. What is it?
Louis? Who are you?
Crap, sorry, my phone battery's about to cut out. Catch you tomorrow, Michaela.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Louis. Sleep well.
Ken? Where are you right now? Huh? Oh, I was just having a little smoke break. I'll be back soon, I promise. I see. Reception asked me to pass on a message. Reception? Why would reception want me? There are 40 gang members in the lobby demanding we hand you over to them. They friends of yours? That's the message. Oh my god. What? Apparently they're all waiting in the lobby for you. Oh, what the hell did you do, Ken? Oh, no. No way. Like I'd be friends with people like that. I knew it. So you're not the son of the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood, after all. It was never anything but a lie, was it? Fine, I admit it. I lied. It was a big fat lie. Of course it was. Look, Louis, I know this looks bad, but you gotta hear me out here. I might have said some things that aren't true to you and the guys, but when you said all that stuff to me before, I realized what I was doing was wrong, so I stopped. Please, you gotta help me. Won't you do something to get rid of them? Use your connections or something. My connections? Don't play dumb with me, Lois. I got you figured out. You have history with the criminal underworld, don't you? The criminal underworld? What have you been sniffing, my dude? I'm just a regular guy. No way. No. You're lying. You have to be. You're the one they're demanding to see, so you're the one who should go out and deal with them. Wait, actually, I lied. I wasn't having a smoke. I'm in the toilet. Louis, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I have chronic diarrhea. I'm exploding like Mount Vesuvius all over the toilet bowl, and I just realized there was no toilet paper. Oh, really? That's quite the unfortunate situation, huh, Ken? Well, in that case, I'll have no choice but to go and see them myself. Please, I'm begging you. Oh my god, it's just splattered everywhere. Hey, Louis, Louis, sir, help me. What's wrong? It's the Aryan Brotherhood. They're here to get me. Oh, you mean the 40 guys from just now? I suppose you could forgive the girl on reception for mistaking the 40 mean-looking guys covered in swastika tattoos waiting in the lobby for gang members. And in a sense, she was right. Half right. You see, it turns out that 37 of them are actually ex-convicts and gang members who came today to rent out one of our vacant offices to deliver a workshop to the local youth about the dangers of getting involved with gangs. The remaining 3 were a completely unrelated group of your clients, here to talk to you about the situation with your ongoing contract amendments. Since they went out of their way to come and see you, I thought I'd do my part and lead them to the toilet. Yeah, I know, damn it, they caught me when I bumped into them on my way out. Oh, is that so? I felt awful about them waiting so long in the lobby, so I'm glad they finally found you. Great timing. No, it was not great timing at all. The Aryan Brotherhood caught me. They said they're taking me to a gang member rehabilitation facility. Sure, what's the problem with that? You're a gang member, after all, right? Look, the truth is, the guys who showed up today are part of an organization called Homeboy Enterprises. They provide rehabilitation programs for gang members and ex-cons and teach them the skills required to live a decent, honest life in regular society. Their chairman is also one of our clients, so you should really be more careful with your language. And they didn't catch you. They came to see you. Came to see me? Hasn't the CEO told you yet? As of today, you were officially dismissed from the company. What? Actually, he did say that, but I thought he was just kidding. Oh my god. Oh yeah. How could I forget? You've been treating the CEO like crap, haven't you? Huh? How do you mean? You may have stopped trying to force your work on new employees like me and Michaela, but I never thought you'd be stupid enough to try and force it onto the CEO instead. What was the line you used to threaten him again? Oh yeah, the same one you've been using on me and Michaela these last few months. I'm the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood, son. I told you it was a bad idea to go telling people at work you were a gang member, didn't I? Not only did you flat out ignore my warning, you stepped up your crazy behavior to levels previously unimaginable by trying to intimidate the CEO with your crap instead. What did you expect to happen? Obviously, you were going to get fired. Oh god. Oh man. To think he even went out of his way to call this rehab organization to try and set you on the straight and narrow. He could have easily just hung you out to dry. A testament to his character, don't you think? And you have the nerve to say they caught you. Huh? Oh yeah, that reminds me. We told Homeboy Enterprises about the whole thing with you stalking the CEO's kid sister. What? Stalking? His sister is still a high school student, right? Not only is what you did ethically wrong, it's also illegal. Apparently he's going to be charging you for a hefty bill in compensation. That what with being the CEO of a company, he knows his way around a lawyer's office. And not only that, he's also been gathering evidence of your crimes, so it's pretty much a guarantee you'll be forced to pay up. Whoa, wait a sec. I have nothing further to say to you. Please, wait, I can explain. Goodbye, Ken. Oh my god. No!
Hi, Lewis. Are you there? Is today your day off?
Sorry, I didn't say anything. I expect the CEO will be making the official announcement during afternoon assembly. Listen, the truth is, I've decided to go back to Homeboy Enterprises.
Huh? Wait, what? You're a part of Homeboy Enterprises?
Well, like to tell you the truth, yeah, I am. I got wrapped up in some bad stuff when I was a kid, got sent to prison and fell in with the Aryan Brotherhood. After I did my time, I knew I had to get out of the gang life or I was either going to end up dead or back in jail, so I joined Homeboy Enterprises, a charity organization aimed at rehabilitating gang members. I'm good friends with their chairman now. His name is Derek. They have some dealings with our company, and I bumped into Derek when he showed up to discuss some things with my manager. To cut a long story short, he ended up inviting me back, not as someone receiving rehab, but to work for them, for real this time.
Wow. I see. I had no idea you were in the Aryan Brotherhood.
Listen, Michaela, I know we haven't known each other long, but I just want you to know it's been a pleasure to work with you. You've helped me out with so many things I lost count.
No, you're the one who's helped me. But, to be honest, I'd feel kind of sad if this was the end.
Huh?
Lewis, you wouldn't happen to have a girlfriend, would you?
No.
Well, in that case, how would you feel about joining me for a meal this evening?
Sure. I don't see what... Wait a sec. What?
Forget I said anything. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. But to be honest, I would have been sad if this was goodbye, too.
Wow, really? I'm so pleased.
Well then, let me find a nice-looking restaurant and get back to you, okay? I'll start by looking for one as soon as I get off work, so hold tight.
Sure thing, Lewis. I'm waiting.
The office car park was filled with cheers of joy and jubilation so loud they could be heard from miles away, as Ken was driven away in the back of a black van. Me and Derek, my buddy and the CEO of Homeboy Enterprises, the gang member rehab facility we talked about earlier, got permission from Ken's parents in advance to take him to his new workplace. When we told them he had been going around the office telling everyone he was the son of a gang boss, his parents' shoulders slumped in disappointment as they sighed, "But we come from a long line of farmers." Derek tells me he put Ken to work at Homeboy Enterprises the day after they took him in. You might think it's strange that he was allowed to be admitted despite lying about his gang ties, but nonetheless, we thought his failure to fit into society made him a suitable candidate for rehabilitation. Now he spends his days doing manual labor surrounded by big, burly ex-convicts. It's tough. But if we're honest, tough is exactly what people like Ken need to learn the ways of the world. By the way, he'll be paying the compensation for stalking the CEO's sister in small installments, as and when he can afford to with the wages he earns from his new job. I somehow felt an indescribable sorrow in the last message he sent me, which simply read, "My entire body aches all the time." I'm probably the only one who felt that way, though.